Hello everyone, I'm Cameraman Campbell. Doing something a little different. I had recorded these with me talking about them before, and it's like, well, these are all really fucking short. So, let's go over again with a different audio log. And this one's just going to be long, explaining everything. So yeah, I had been gone away from my recording setup for 3-ish months, and hadn't had a chance to do any recording via gameplay that entire time. I had started working on voice acting, applying for roles. Website's called Behind the Voice Actors, and the callback system. If you're looking to get into that, I recommend it. Anyway, over my summer break, I had played with my brother. He was going through recovery via surgery on his leg, so I pretty much did his errands and running around and such for him. And we played Fallout 4 together and made some pretty cool creations. Regretfully, this is probably the only creation he had his hands on. Everything else is more or less me. And this is Stark Tower. I know it looks nothing like Stark Tower, but we call it Stark Tower. Not in the video, you will not see the sign. Well, I guess in the video you'll see not the sign of Stark Tower on the side, but it's there. Anyway, prior was the helipad floor. A vertibird could be capable of landing there. And this is the third floor, which is the estate, where one would live in Stark Tower. That's the toilet, and the fan facing outward to blow the stink away. Meth lab for making all the drugs next to the toilet, because you want those two together. Next to it is the arcade here, playing various games. In the container is a bunch of holotapes that are all the games, because you can't just stick them into the computers and leave them there. It's power armor display and a pool table for playing a pool. It was a very painstaking process of collecting those the pool balls. I believe we have one of every type, and then placing them on the table. And originally there was a way of like just getting them all in one thing, and apparently they don't all fit. This is the perpetual weight station, because it just continues moving regardless if anyone's on it. Here's some old-timey suit displays of various points in history. Old Columbia, modern day Columbia, and then future Columbia. Next to it is the bourbon rack. I had that, man, I had that set up so well. Random guy in the corner, didn't know he was there. He might be the one moving the perpetual weight station. Broadside at the door to... when recording this, I did not hear Strong say that. Broadside at the door to blast anyone away, walk in. Stuffed monkey on the bed, because who doesn't love sleeping with stuffed monkey? Treasure chest full of the important loot. Like, that's the stuff that we wanted to keep, along with a shish kebab on the door, on the wall, because, you know, that's a great place to put it. It's a great sword. Various flags of different factions, minus the Institute, because I don't think they had a flag. And that's all for the third floor. Various trophy heads. I think I was originally thinking of putting one of each type of head, but I could never get the parts for it. Next is the workstation. There used to be a hall of power armors, but I've taken those power armors away to various other locations. Here's the weapon rack. All the weapons go there. Some on display. Try to get one of every type, but I guess it worked out decent enough anyway. There's not that much variety. That was a blank wall that I noticed was there. I think because we moved all the power armors away. On the other side is armor. Like the one everyone else wears. That's not a suit of death. That's the tower armor workstation. The elevator that goes to all floors. And apparently that was the max height we could make the tower. Which is kind of annoying because we would have built so much higher if we had the power. All this is made with in-game unmodded engines. So it is possible to do that with mods, but that's not fun for the challenge. Here's the first floor, which is the lobby. Over here is the coffee station and bar. That was one of my projects. Setting up the lobby here. Cook station over the side, but it's not as interesting. Probably could have traded that out for stove, put it behind the kitchen. Kind of gloss over on the back, where is a robot workstation to build robots and the artillery cannon. Here's the bullet assembly line. Had to build it next to the workshop placement so that you could just take all the junk, put it in, let it roll down, and well, the plan was for it to all come back, but that just became a big old hassle. Here we have the Gate of Judgment. This is my brother's defense setup against all invading forces.
Lost track of how many.
You have Pip-Boy there, giving you the hey thumbs up, and if you're not, you get blasted the hell out of. Let's look at that, like 5 different Mark II turrets. Well, I guess the mix of Mark II, Mark I, and a rocket turret. And Megamart. Megamart comes up. Yep. Do some minor shopping. Oh, that's something I forgot to record. I have another Super Megamart that has all the stores all lined up for your shopping needs down at Suncoast, Pilico. But it's more or less the same setup. Just every shopping center there in a row. I don't have the full territory covered, just more or less the house line. That's it for Sanctuary. Next up is the something Boathouse. No, sorry, my mistake. That was the third one. This is the it'll come up soon. Something Marina. There we are. Egret Towers Marina. More or less just south of Sanctuary. It's a nice place to. It's a nice little sanctuary or territory setup. Here we have the security station from the Vault Tech DLC. I guess that's another thing I forgot to mention is the Vault Tech DLC. All DLCs are, well, no, everything but Far Harbor I've been able to build with. I don't know if Far Harbor has its own building material, but actually might help out around this part. Anyway, nothing good in that building. Just like some bedding area. Here is the factory floor. Everyone there should be on a scrapper job. probably more people there now than I can count. Then there's the people who work on the farm, so not everyone, but it's self-sustaining. So it should. I disable everything. And here's the pride and joy I have. A ironclad ship. It doesn't exactly go in the water, but I don't think you can build in the water. But this is a great creation of mine. No, excuse me. Designed it to look like kind of an old Civil War ironclad ship. Excuse me again. Oh boy. Got a artillery cannon on the side. 2 regular laser turrets and 2 advanced laser turrets, and guard station right there. Inside, not so much. Some beds. Wanted to get a nuclear power generator in there, but with how I had it set up already, trading out for a nuclear power generator didn't work out too well. Cooking station inside. So if I had the ability to make it move, that'd be just great. But sadly, it does not. I don't think there is even a mod that will allow that. It's not Minecraft. I think I called it the Enterprise was the suggested idea. But I did not have... Yeah, I couldn't put the little words on there. Some docking area. That's all for that. Next up is the Boathouse. And here we have my battleship. Over on the side is 2 bumper cars that would act as life rafts. I was super excited when that occurred. Sadly, I could only work on one side of the boat. You'll see me coming down and showing the unfinished side, but because I didn't have enough room. You can only build so much space in these settlements, and like I had done so much already that I could not even touch the other side. If I had gotten a mod, that would be different. I would have definitely moved it out to get enough space in there. Here, it is run by a nuclear generator. I was able to set that up very nicely. The power line extends outside of the boat. And it'll hit the gunning side. I'll show you soon. Here is the diver bay floor. And those are the diving suit power armors to go into the water. I assumed that I was going to put a chain link fence there, but realized that there's enough space in between those 2 boards that, yeah, you could just still do it anyway. This is the gunning station. See right there, that's the pylon for the nuclear generator that's connected to everything in this facility that requires power. It just wraps around to the side. One would theoretically control the guns there, but that's just, for show. There's the side with the pylon extending out. It's nice to have like the searchlights there. It's really cool in the dark. Here is the control room. I have placed mannequins in lieu of trying to convince people to stay in here. There aren't really good workstation station things that aren't other things already. So, Ensign Impala and Ensign lean back, watching the monitor of brightly colored lights to represent something. What? I'm not sure, but they're meant to be something. That used to be a flickering thing. They would turn on and off on a setup. Ah, okay. Well, now I remember what that was supposed to be. Up here is the cruise missile silo to launch cruise missiles across the wasteland. A radar dish made up of, I found out, as body part armor strewn with barbed wire and chains. Maybe not the most efficient radar dish, but it was the best I had to work with. And then there's American flag, not flapping in the wind, but, you know, it's a flagpole in that, and then it's a little touch. No, the house, really nothing's in the house. I think whatever work setup I had in there. I probably could have taken and cleaned out the entire house and helped build up more here. But yeah, now I remember the switch is for firing the fireworks, which I believe I had set up on a delay. To pull the switch and then have enough time to get outside to watch them go. But I forgot about that, so you're just going to see me load them up and completely forget about doing that switch. But anyway, the fireworks were meant to be awesome looking. A final one will be coming from Spectacle Island, which is probably the newest and most awesome of creations I've done. Get there in a second. Alright, here we are. Spectacle Island. I tried the tease with the, oh, where is it? Is it on the ground? Is it those buildings? But, no. No. I'm going to keep on that charade of you don't know what it is. Even though some of you may have already caught a glimpse of it. Yep, nothing over there. It is an airship. I've built an airship. I am super proud of this. It's still a work in progress. I was trying to collect nuclear material, which is surprisingly hard to find in Fallout, to make another power generator. On top, I have ones that are, electric conducting to make it seem fantasy. Like that's how it's staying afloat via electromagnetics or something. The cargo hold. I tried to make this as big as I possibly could. Like an actual, what I couldn't do with the battleship, I was going to do with this. This is the kitchen with very little inside of it. I was looking around to see if there was a sign up for it. There's not. Here is the command deck with, a seat in front of the control center. You can't sit down and use it. It just kind of takes you out of the seat. Guns on the side. Switch to open the door, which I'll explain in a moment. I was going to build more computers inside there, but again, I had to start working on that second generator, so I was saving up to build that. Here is the power suit launch bay. So you got enter your power suit and then proceed to run and jump. Probably would be better strewn with the rocket jet one. Here I was confused because that door should be open, but I had taken away the cords to the generator. So no, of course it wasn't going to open. I needed to reconnect that. But anyway, that's the bathroom. Inside is a sliding door for extreme privacy. Here is the rec room / sleeping area. The ship. I really should have tried working on building this a lot bigger. But, you know, there's only so much stuff in the game that works. And honestly, it completes the task that I wanted to have done. It gets the illusion correct. I'm thinking I could have used a lot more Voltec, because Voltec's a great way of building ship-based designs. Yeah, Discovery with the battleship. Anyway, put up the challenge of, if there's anything you want to have me build, go ahead and leave it in the comments, and I'll do my best to build a thing of that design. Thanks for watching. See you all next time. Goodbye.